Hey YouTube, here I am for week 25. I can't believe it's 25 weeks already. So the past week has actually been pretty good. Not too much to report. I think it's hilarious that, you know, I skip a week and then I have like so much to talk about, and make sure that I'm on the ball this week so I don't have a forever long video that I have to split up into two 10-minute videos. Sorry about that. And I have nothing really to say for like symptoms wise and whatnot. So feeling pretty good, other than I'm really tired. The last week I've been exhausted. Really tired. We've been doing a lot of yard work and whatnot around the house now that the weather's getting nicer. Just cleaning it from winter and like gardening and things like that. But even if I'm not doing anything, I'm always tired. Like, it takes a lot for me to kind of get myself going. I kind of have to force myself. So other than that, nothing really to report. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. I mentioned at the end of my last video, it would have been in part 2, that I was going to talk to you about a facial wash review. And then also my theory on stretch marks. I'll start with the stretch marks. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if this is actually like fact or not, so I'm sorry if what I say you don't agree with or whatnot. But my theory on stretch marks is for myself, because when I was pregnant with Faith, I used a lot of product. I tried everything that everybody told me to try to prevent stretch marks. I used Palmer's cocoa butter cream that's actually sold in maternity stores to prevent stretch marks. I bought that. I used oils. At that time, I didn't have bio oil. I was pregnant with Faith in like 2005, 2006. So, and if they did, it wasn't like mainstream, so I didn't hear about it. It wasn't sold, and like it wasn't advertised and those sort of things. So I've never tried like anything like that, but baby other sorts of oils that my mother-in-law recommended, I tried that. Nothing seemed to really work. Well, everything was fine until the last bit. I didn't gain weight gradually with Faith. I kind of gained a bunch in the end, like in the last month or two. And when I was talking in my last video, at the end of the video, I had said gain weight gradually. That was like the key. I really believe that because it's not necessarily that I don't think those products work. I think it was just that had I not used them, I might have more stretch marks. Who knows? But I gained weight so much in the end and so fast because I was really active like through the whole thing, for the whole pregnancy, the whole thing. And then at the very end of my pregnancy, when I got really tired and that, I just kind of like got really lazy. That's when I put on the most weight. That's when I retained the most water. And because it was my first pregnancy too, I really popped really fast. And it seemed like overnight I was huge and I had stretch marks. And I don't think that my stomach had time to really, to grow and to stretch and to be properly moisturized and those sort of things because it was so fast. So that's why I was talking about gradual weight gain. You can use all the product in the world, but I think gradual weight gain will really help with stretch marks. That's my theory. Let me know what you think if you have an opinion on that. So I've actually gained quite a bit more weight this time around at this point than I did with my first pregnancy because of that. I don't want to gain too much weight, but I also know that I need to, because of that experience, gain gradually so I don't just gain a whole bunch at once from my experience. So that's just my experience. So I'll show you what has been working really well for me. I actually forgot to grab it, so I'm going to go grab it, and then I'll show you guys what facial product I found has been really working for me, because one of the symptoms of pregnancy that I had from the beginning that's kind of lasting throughout was I was having a lot of breakouts. So I'll show you what's working for me because I have really sensitive skin. that's oily, so I need stuff that's for oil, like combination skin that's also hypoallergenic for sensitive skin, because I can't just use any regular wash. I have to use everything that's unscented, this, that, and the other. It's a big pain in the butt, and it's not just for facial washes, it's for everything. So I'll show you what I find is really working for me. Okay, so it's the Avène line. This is a soapless gel cleanser for oily, blemish-prone, sensitive skin. These are a little bit pricey. Just checking to see if the price was on the bottle. The price of this is probably $25 or so just for this bottle, but you can see how little has been used, and I've had this for probably 3 weeks now, and I use it every morning and every night. So that's going to last me a while, so it's kind of worth it, and it's working. I noticed right away it's hypoallergenic. It's Avène Thermal Spring Water. It's working really, really good, and it's soapless gel, which I kind of am wary about cleansers because you don't want to have too much soap, because that'll dry your skin right out and give you wrinkles and those sort of things, and you don't want that. You don't want soap on your face. So this is a soapless gel cleanser, and it really, I noticed a difference right away. My face was softer right away, and it really helped. And then I also use this Cleanse Emulsion by Avène. It is a anti-shine regulating lotion for oily, blemish-prone, sensitive skin. I use this in the morning after this. I actually used this before though, so I'm kind of cheating. I did use this before. After I wash my face with this in the morning, I then put on this regulating lotion before I put on my makeup and whatnot. Some people put on primers and things before they put on their makeup. I find that primers make my face worse. I asked somebody about that, but they never responded to me because someone said that primer is the key, you know, it won't clog your pores. But I used a Smashbox was the brand primer, and I found that it made my face feel like it wanted to like bust out of a mask. It felt so heavy on my face, and it made my face worse. So I use this regulating lotion before I put on my cover up. And then at night, I wash my face, I scrub it. I again wash with this. And then I put on this Diacnyl. I'm sorry that I'm not pronouncing that properly. And it's just like a night cream. It's got glycolic acid in it. Skincare lotion for blemish-prone skin. Hypoallergenic. It's all hypoallergenic, natural stuff. So yes, this is what I've been using, and this is what I've been finding success with. That is pretty much all I have to say for you today. So I guess I'll show you guys the 25-week belly. I apologize, I always screw that up in all my videos. At the end of it, I always say 25-week or next week is 25 weeks, and it's really not, and I always have to edit it. And anyways, so today is 25 weeks. Next week is week 26. So I'll show you my 25-week belly. Okay, belly time. And these pants are very stretchy, so they fall down a lot, but they're super duper comfy. 25-week belly. I'm carrying, I always say this in all my videos, I don't know if I've actually mentioned it, I'm really carrying low. And a lot of people have guessed that I'm having a boy when I'm not, because I'm carrying so low. It's like an old wives' tale. And it's actually kind of painful sometimes because she's so low that I mentioned in my first ever vlog that if I'm on my feet for a long period of time, I get really sore right down here. There's a lot of pressure. It's almost like she's sitting right at the bottom of like right on my pelvis, and it gets pretty sore sometimes. But for the most part, it's not bad. So she's moving a ton. I should actually do one of those videos that some moms do about the belly movement, because it's so cool. So, okay guys, that's it for this week, 25 weeks. I'll try to keep on top of everything and not have a 20-minute video again and have to do it in 2 parts. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys at 26 weeks. Bye, guys. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Kind of a quick one today, just kind of winging it. So, sorry it's kind of, if it seems scattered and whatnot. But, yeah, so see you at 26 weeks. Bye. Oh, and I just wanted to quickly say to my mom, Happy Mother's Day. I know we talked on Skype for like 10-15 minutes. My mom, for those of you who are watching, my mom is in the military and she's away right now. Mom, because we didn't get to really talk because my microphone was broke on my laptop, love you, and I hope you had a good Mother's Day even though you were away. So we'll have to go out for dinner or something when you get back. Love you. Bye.